on, guys? I'm back with another What If on the channel. In this What If, we're going to be doing something new. What if Goku learned the Ikari form? If you guys didn't know, Ikari is the form Broly used against Goku and Vegeta. It's a humanoid grade 8 form. So, what if Goku learned this transformation? Let's find out in this video. So, I feel like a good time is when Kami is about to permanently remove Goku's tail. Before he does it, though, he realizes this power grants a huge increase in power, specifically a 10 times increase. What if he could control this? Piccolo would be toast. He still cuts it off though, as they don't need it yet. Only in very dire situations would Goku ever be allowed to use this. Goku's training would continue, but about a year and a half in, Kami would start to teach him meditation. This meditation, while he's doing it, Kami would tell him, focus on who he is and what he can. Focus on his tail. Focus on his true nature. It takes a while, but Goku does it every day, and eventually it gets to Goku. Even though he doesn't have a tail, for a split second, his eyes turn yellow and his hair spikes up. But just as Kami senses this power increase, it drops back down and Goku passes out on the floor. Kami would later give Goku a senzu bean, and this time, Goku would be told to control it better. Goku would do this for months, and sometimes he gets slight control. Other times, he simply falls to the ground with like zero control over it, and rarely, but sometimes, he attacks Kami. One time, though, he struggles to control it after he transforms, and he holds it for a while, the longest he's ever done it. And he goes on to say, Kami, it worked. This would be the first time he actually ever spoke in this form. But afterwards, he lost it again. Now, the 3 years end, and Goku has his trump card, which would, of course, be the Ikari form. And at the end of this, the day would come. Everyone would reunite, and nothing would change up until the fight between Goku and Piccolo. Everything would go the same, and I mean literally the same, up until Piccolo goes all ape on Goku with his gigantification form. Goku decides it's time and goes all ape on Piccolo, literally. Piccolo senses the increase in power, and Kami senses Goku getting excited. Kami then goes on to think to himself, fight, Goku, as Piccolo gets jaw-dropped right in the face with Goku's punch, and he falls out of his giant form, falls to the ground, unconscious. It was that easy to knock out Piccolo. He wins easily. Remember, Goku's around very strong here. I don't know the exact power level, but he's pretty strong, close to what he was in the original series 5 years later, because he didn't train much, but it would be a 10 times increase. So a Goku who won against Piccolo in the original series would be 10 times stronger in this form than he was in the original series, so he would demolish Piccolo. Later on, though, Goku and Chi-Chi would get married, and Gohan would be born. Goku would take Gohan to the lookout to get his tail removed, as Goku once did, because he knows he can get Gohan to control this form like he once did. Goku tries to teach Gohan the basics of meditation, and Gohan learns what meditation is and constantly does it, being told by Goku, of course. But Raditz would eventually arrive at the reunion. He would arrive, telling Goku the whole story, and he's about to punch Goku, and Goku simply uses his Ikari form to block. Raditz notices that Goku's hair changed, and his eyes turned yellow, and his scatter started to go off. He then looks at the scatter, but before we get into that, let's do some power levels. Raditz is around 1500 in the original series, and Goku is at 416. Now, you could argue that since Goku did more meditation training, that he would be not at 416, so let's just say he's about 400. In Ikari, he would be 4000, almost 3 times what Raditz's power level is right now. So, Raditz, to put it simply, would get destroyed. He would say, what are you? Is Great Ape? But you're not transformed. What are... As Goku punches Raditz in the stomach, then face, and kicks him down to the ground. Raditz lays bleeding on the ground, saying to Goku that his friends will come for him. Goku gives him a chance to change back. He spares Raditz even, but Raditz disagrees, laughing, saying Vegeta and Nappa will kill him. Goku is left with no choice but to finish Raditz off. See, in this form, Goku actually uses his rage. He doesn't have full control over it like mastery. It's basically he can access at will, but that doesn't mean he has full control of himself while using it. Shortly after, Piccolo would arrive, and Goku would be standing over Raditz's body. Goku would power down and say, "Oh hey Piccolo, wanna train?" Now, a year would pass, and Goku would need to train with King Kai, as Kami would think that King Kai's boost is only a 2 times boost and knows that the Ikari form is stronger. Now, this might be true, but he doesn't know Goku could probably push it up to 20 times eventually, which would make him stronger. But while the year, Gohan with 5 years of meditation and 1 year of actually trying to access the form would eventually access it. This is the art I'm using, but it would probably be a younger Gohan, but I couldn't find any good render. So this is what I'm going with here. Gohan would get this, and everybody would train for a while. Eventually, though, Vegeta and Nappa would arrive, and Vegeta would be telling Nappa to take on all the Z Fighters. After taking them on, Gohan, Tien, and Piccolo would be the forefront. Tien and Piccolo had a strong rivalry after Piccolo realized he can't really have a rivalry with someone who can be 10 times stronger than in an instant. So him and Tien kept on pushing each other further and further, as Tien did get destroyed by Piccolo Daimao, and he wants to take revenge but have a friendly rivalry. Not so friendly rivalry with Piccolo, though. But eventually, Gohan says, screw this, as people are starting to get hurt. He uses Ikari and punches Raditz or Nappa right in the face, knocking him down. This then gives Tien and Piccolo a chance to use their respective techniques. Tien with a Kikoho and Piccolo with a Masenko Sappo, or Special Beam Kin. This would kill Nappa, and then they would all get ready to watch the fight between Goku and Vegeta. Goku and Vegeta would fight, and Goku around this time would be 7,000 since he didn't have the gravity training. But he would still have Ikari, and he would instantly have to use it from the start, as Vegeta has an 18,000 power level. And since Vegeta has an 18,000 power level, Goku instantly has to use Ikari, as he's getting whooped pretty much by Vegeta. Vegeta, after Goku uses Ikari, is easily knocked down to the ground with a few thunderous hits to his face and chest. After landing on the ground, he starts to bleed a bit. Goku lands in front of him, landing a thunderous elbow to Vegeta's head, knocking him out. Vegeta would then wake up in a capsule corp bed, bandaged up and all. He would look at Goku and snarl. They both have a chat. Vegeta asks Goku about that Ikari form. Goku says he learned it when he cut off his tail and just focused on becoming a great ape in his human body. He focused on his tail and becoming one with himself. Vegeta thinks it's smart and says they'll need it for Frieza. He says Frieza's probably headed for Namek for the Dragon Balls to wish for immortality since Vegeta and Nappa went to Earth. Goku says, yeah, who's Frieza? Vegeta then explains how Frieza enslaved the Saiyans in him. King Kai then gets into their head confirming what Vegeta's saying, and saying that Frieza had destroyed planet Vegeta. Vegeta then goes on to say, I knew it all along. The meteor was just a play. This is just confirmation. But Vegeta says afterwards that after I'm healed, we will need to go to Namek and take out this Emperor. Help me achieve this form, and I'll be on your good guy team. Goku throws a Senzu at Vegeta, saying, yes you will. As this is the end for this What If, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe down below. Also, click on the video up on the screen right now to watch the next one. I know you want to, just do it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.